welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're talking about running a play in the market. What do you mean running a play? I just want to run a strategy. Okay. What about a play? Think about it. Just think about it. Give it a chance, okay? So, my idea is that I want less drawdown, okay? Look, I got a low win rate strategy, and this is my equity curve. This is my account value. I don't know if it's left or right, but it goes down, 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 to up in one day. Okay, cool. Like, this is a week of down and then one good day, which brings me maybe positive, maybe. Down, 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 down. It can be a long string. Down, 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 up. Nice. Whew. Down, 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 down. And I don't like how it's just completely just, I can basically, you roll a dice. From 2 to 6 is a negative day. From, if you roll a 1, I might be positive. I'll be positive. But 2 to 6 is fucking negative. So I roll the dice, I just continue to lose. I hate losing. So I'm like, can I run a play? Can I run a play? It's not the strategy, but can I run a play? Here's the play. I want a high win rate. This play is going to be a very high win rate, meaning a string of winners. So just give this a thought. Okay. Here we go. We've got, this is called a campaign, all right? A campaign. Now, the risk and reward is here, probability, the campaign probability. Okay, the campaign is composed of 5 trades. I want 5 winners in a row. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, okay? The first trade I'm going to take is, regardless of the chart, okay? And everybody gets in a different way, whatever the setup is. I don't care. Generally not a scalp, because I don't want it to go straight to 0 really, really quickly. I want to give a little bit more room. But anyways, the risk is I'm risking $1,600. All right, I have a 15 grand account. This is a large amount. $1,600 is a very large amount on one trade. Okay, this is the most risky of everything, but this is the cornerstone. This is the foundation of this strategy, okay? Now, if I risk $1,600 to make $400, this is risk, reward, and so on. If I'm risking $1,600 to make $400, my target is very close. My target's a 0.25 R. This is inherently a probability of 80%. We do that by, it's a 0.25, it's 1 plus 0.25, that's 1.25. What's 0.25 divided by 1.25? It's 1 out of 5. And 1 out of 5, we know that 1 out of 5 is 20%. And I know it's not it's a 20% chance of losing. So now I know it's an 80% chance of winning. That's how we get that. So 80% chance of winning that single trade, okay? Generally, that's awesome, right? Well, it's awesome, but dude, we got to win 80% of the time, right? But this is just one trade, okay? Now, the next trade we do, we're risking the 400 that we just made. We are now risk-free. From this point on, we have an 80% chance of being risk-free on the trade, my friend. Completely risk-free. Now, we're risking the bag, $400. This is market's money. This is not our money yet. Yes, we made it. Sure, it's realized. I don't care. I don't count it as our money yet. We're still running the play. The number 2 trade is risking $400 to make 100. It's the same 80% likelihood of working. Now, you might say, well, what's the likelihood of making 80% bets, a 0.25 R, 5 times in a row, which is what this play is? It's right here. 0.8 times 0.8 times 0.8 times 0.8 times 0.8. That's 5. 5 times in a row. 0.8, 80% times itself. That's how we get the probability of the campaign working out. That's 33%. That's 1 out of 3. That's not very good. However, let's say you this is called I think this is the most confusing thing in probability, okay? If it's 33% at the start to make 5 in a row, but what if you made 3 already? You had 3 wins in a row. Is it still 33%? No, of course not. But it's technically, well, we did 3 in a row. Well, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what the past is. If you made 3 in a row, we win 3 times, all right? We now have a 64% chance of winning 2 80% in a row. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. Because these trades are not connected. Okay, they're not connected. So, what do? Like I said, we risk a large amount to make a little amount, and we play with this little amount and try to grow it into a larger amount. Okay, and we risk 400 to make 100. That means we made 100. We risk the full bag again. We risk the full bag again, and we made $156 from 625, which happens to be 0.25%, whatever, or 0.25 R. And we do it again. The last trade, we do it again. All right? And remember that, dude, I have a very low win rate, 22% win rate. This is similar. I lose 5 times in a row within a blink of an eye. Now tell me this. What are the odds of an 80% win rate winning 5 times in a row? We know that that's 33%. However, that doesn't seem big. How often does this happen? How often does a string of 5 winners in a row happen if it's an 80% win rate? And we know that by doing the 80% win rate, which is 0.8 times 0.8, whatever, and you get 33%. And then you do 1 divided by that, and equals 3. I'm not making this math up, bro. This is not my fucking math. This is the math. So about every 3 trades, there will generally, statistically, mathematically be a string of 5 winners in a row. I feel that because I'm on the inverse of that, and I can tell you that I guarantee you about, I'm not going to say every 3 trades, 5 in a row. Every 3 trades, oh, it's 8 now, 5 in a row. You know, it's like, I'm not going to say that every 3 trades is 5 losers in a row for me. But I can tell you that I could say that. I would see that. There's a lot of losers. There's a lot. So the same thing in these. There's a good chance that you can get 5 in a row. And I tell you, if you get 2 in a row, you're already at a 50-50 chance. Only 2 in a row, you're already now at a 50-50 chance. The string of winners can totally happen. It can totally happen. I've seen it. So anyways, and I like how this is risk-free. We have an 80% chance of being risk-free. We make that first trade. This is monumental. If we lose this first trade, the strategy's fucked, dude. It's over. The campaign's over. If we lose any of these trades, the campaign is over, okay? We're running a play. We're running a play. Oops, I'll just stop switching. We're running a play, all right? So let's count it up. I just want to just briefly count up how much we're going to make, okay? If we happen to win 5 times in a row. It's not unheard of. Dude, try putting it. I'm going to try doing this. I mean, think about it. You're risking, yes, I've tried this scenario before of a 0.25 R. It's really difficult to continue doing that. But to run it in a way where I'm risking only one time. I'm only risking once, dude. I'm only risking once. All the rest is house money, markets money, and if we happen to win these, which is totally possible, a string of 5 winners happen about every 3 trades with an 80% win rate, okay? We can definitely make that happen. So all we have to do is sneak our way through, all right? Sneak our way through. And here's the profit. All right, we've got, let me do calculations. Profit is, if we end up winning, it's 400 plus 100 plus 125 plus 156 plus 195 equals 976. So this is one way to make a grand, my friend. So the profit would be Not, oh, that doesn't work. 976, whatever. 976 profit, okay? Now, what's the risk? Tell me the risk. Well, the risk is 1600, okay? But it's not a 50-50 chance. It's not a small percent chance. This is a very large chance of not losing this. We're an 80% chance of not losing the 1600, okay? 80% chance. This is a very low risk. However, it's a high dollar amount. This is a large amount for my $15,000 account. This is one way to make $1,000. It's just one way to make $1,000. Really, I'm risking 1600, okay? The rest, who cares if I lose? If I lose, I don't lose anything. Because I made $400 on the first trade. All of this, it doesn't matter. If it wins, that's fantastic. I make $1,000. If my campaign, this play I run, we make $1,000. However, our risk after that first trade is risk-free, and it's so important to be that risk-free. It's so nice. It's so nice. Because I don't want to have money on the line. I want to sneak my way through. I want this to be, fuck, yes, I did. All right, we're good. We made our 400. Coast is clear. Whatever. And if it happens to hit 4 more in a row, awesome. And I mean, it's a 40% chance of happening. 4 more in a row. That's likely, bro. 40% is not low. It's not low. 40% is somewhat high. So, and then a 50% win rate, and then a 64% win rate, and then the last trade, of course, is 80% because you're still going for a 0.25R. So, what do you think? I think it's pretty dope. I think it's pretty dope, man. I might just try it, honestly. This is just in one day we could do this, and it doesn't even have to be the same symbol. It doesn't really have to do anything. It just matters. The components are, it's just the risk reward has to be exactly 0.25R to give us the highest probability of winning, because we want to win. We want to win, and we don't want to lose. I lose all the time. I don't want to frickin' lose. So we run this play. Green 82! Green 82! We're running green 82, gents. It's time. Let's go. Let's fucking do it. And I don't know. It's one complicated way to make $1,000, I can tell you that. But it's less risk. I don't know. I'm protecting myself immediately. I'm protecting myself. This, I risk a large amount. I'm good. I'm safe. We're safe. I think it's an option. Okay, do you want to do it the other way and just make a $4,000 bet to make $1,000? That's a 0.25R. That's simple. Okay, you can win. It's an 80% chance of winning, but you're risking $4,000. If that shit goes south, bro, oh my gosh. So the real risk in this case, this is the reward. The real risk is 1,600. So I'm really risking 1,600 because the only time I have risk on the board is right on trade number 1. So really I'm risking $1,600 to make $1,000. So it's a little bit better win rate. Risk reward than a $4,000 to make $1,000. But you know, obviously, I don't know. Obviously, it's a difficult way. It's a strange way. I know I can tell it's strange, but I think it's interesting at least. And if we're focused on just running the campaign, we're just running green 82. There's really not much to worry about. I mean, if we win trade number 1, you are okay. Everything's gonna be fine, because if you lose, worst case scenario, you're back at break even, and it's as if green 82 never was run in the first place. And then you don't have to frickin' continue to draw down all the time. But this is just one way to make $1,000, I guess. An interesting way. All right, peace.
Tell me, where am I supposed to go? And who am I supposed to believe? If only you knew what I knew, then you could see just what I see.